Let me share with you how to make the perfect jollof rice, which is an all-day favorite that never fails. It's very easy to prepare, wonderfully flavorful, and absolutely delicious. Happy New Month and a very warm welcome to my channel. We thank God for bringing us into the very last month of the year. My name is Helen and I'm very pleased to have you here today. So if this sounds like a kind of vibe, then please sit back, relax, and then enjoy. Thank you. So I have my pot ready on fire and I have my jollof stew base right here too. If you want the full recipe for the perfect jollof stew base, I already have lots of videos on my channel. So please feel free to check them out, or I'll just pin some links in the comment section so you don't stress yourself. I'll therefore start by adding the stew base into the pot, and you can see I added as much as I can. I'll just leave it on fire for like 5 minutes while stirring continuously to help release all those rich, beautiful flavors. The next thing to add after the 5 minutes will be some curry powder, and I'm just using 1 sachet, which is about 1.5 tablespoons. Next to add will be a tablespoon of Onga seasoning, which is optional. Then I'll go ahead and give it a stir for like 5 minutes. Leave it on fire for 5 minutes continuously while stirring. You're leaving it for 5 minutes so it doesn't burn, because you don't want a burnt jollof rice. I began by adding my rice in bits after 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's being measured correctly. So I started by adding 3 cups of rice. Then I'll take my time to stir everything beautifully until it was fully combined. This part takes a while, so you might want to be patient, yes. So after everything was fully combined, I needed a bit more rice, so I just added an extra cup. But just to be sure, I didn't pour everything in at once. I added the first batch, mixed it gently, then added the second batch. And just like that, the rice is looking beautiful already. So in total, I'll say I used 4 cups of rice for this recipe. 4 cups, so with the cups, I used 4 cups for this recipe. So the next step will be to toast our rice, and I'll be toasting this for like 5 minutes while stirring continuously so it doesn't burn. So like 5 minutes later, I begin by adding the liquid, and I added 1 cup of stock water and mixed it beautifully, just like you've seen before adding more. Then when I was done, I added a little over half a cup of hot boiling water. And as you can see, I didn't add it all at once. I just wanted to be sure. So I used 1 cup of stock water and half a cup of hot boiling water. I followed it up with some salt and gave it a lovely stir, then covered it with some foil. And since we are trapping heat, I used like two layers of the foil. 2 layers of the foil. If you're here watching and you're enjoying this video, please just take a moment to like, share with others, and subscribe if you love what you see. You can also follow us on all socials at Upclose with Abena. I'm really grateful. Now, jollof rice really needs time. So first of all, your heat should be on the low. You should be checking on it every 10 to 15 minutes. So I checked mine 15 minutes into cooking, and as you can see, it's already looking beautiful. I'll cover it once again and I'll come back 15 minutes again to check on the rice. So as you can see, I was struggling a bit with my ladle, so I had to switch to a quite stronger one. 30 minutes in, you can see we are almost done, and it just needs a little more time and we are all good. If you are not satisfied with the color of your jollof, you can always add a bit more of the stew and keep stirring until it balances beautifully. It's that easy. I didn't need anything extra or any stew, so I just covered it again and we are almost finished. So I came back to check for the very last time and we were done. The rice was looking so good and I had to taste because who cooks without tasting? Next to add after tasting will be some carrots, and I'm also adding as much as I can. Then I'll give it a stir until everything combines beautifully. Then I'll cover it once again and I'll come back to check on it like 5 minutes. So see, 5 minutes later, I came back to check on the rice and the carrots had softened, but not too much, just the way I like it. The next thing to add will be some bell peppers. And if you know me, then you know I love my vegetables on the crunchy side. So once I add my vegetables or my bell peppers, I'll just leave it on for a minute. Then I turn off my gas because I don't want it to soften too much. The next thing to add would be some scallions, and I need it for the flavor, but it's actually optional. Yes. After 1 minute, and we're good. And just like that, we've made a very easy but delicious jollof rice. I really hope this video was helpful. We had a little get together, and trust me, my guests truly enjoyed it. I mean, overjoyed or over-enjoyed. Thank you so much for taking time to watch till the very end. And if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to share with others, subscribe and follow us on all socials at Upclose with Abena. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to share your photos of all your recipes you try in my community. Until then, have a blissful, beautiful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.